As we approach the Democratic National Convention, let's take a look at some of former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's more egregious claims.
There have been 7 investigations led mostly by Republicans in the Congress, and they were nonpartisan, and they reached conclusions that, first of all, I and nobody did anything wrong, but there were changes we could make.
But an independent board found systemic failures and leadership and management deficiencies at senior levels. 4 State Department employees were placed on administrative leave on the day the report came out, and all 4 were later reassigned. Also, a bipartisan Senate report said department officials ignored increasingly dangerous threat assessments that indicated the Benghazi facility was particularly vulnerable.
And I know why the American people have questions about it, and I want to make sure that I answer those questions, starting with the fact that my personal email use was fully above board. It was allowed by the State Department, as they have confirmed.
The State Department Office of Inspector General report said that it has been department policy since 2005, 4 years before Clinton took office, that normal day-to-day operations be conducted on government servers. The report also said that in 2007, the department adopted additional policies requiring non-departmental information systems used to process or store department information to meet the same security controls as the department's systems, and requiring that they be registered with the department. Clinton did not adhere to either policy.
The world a president has to grapple with. Sometimes you can't even imagine. That's the job, and she's the one who's proven she can get it done, securing a massive reduction in nuclear weapons.
The ad refers to her work as Secretary of State on a 2011 nuclear agreement with Russia, but it overstates the agreement's impact. The agreement, known as the New Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, New START, limits the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads, that is, nuclear weapons that are deployed on long-range or strategic launchers. But it does not require either side to destroy nuclear weapons or reduce their nuclear stockpile, and it doesn't place limits on shorter-range nuclear weapons. Also, Russia was below the limit for deployed strategic nuclear warheads when the treaty took effect in 2011, and it has increased them since then. So there hasn't even been a reduction in Russia's deployed strategic nuclear warheads under the agreement.
He has said he wants to, abolish the VA. But abolishing the VA? Privatizing the VA?
Trump's plan to overhaul veterans' care doesn't say Trump wants to abolish the VA. And he has said on the campaign trail that the veterans need the VA to be there for them and their families. I don't want to get rid of it.
We want to close what is called the Charleston loophole. And let me explain to you what that is. There is a 3-day business limit, the time you have to conduct a background check. At the end of 3 days, the person wanting to buy the gun can come back and buy it, whether or not the background check is complete, whether or not the records from local and federal law enforcement have arrived on your computer. That's what the killer in Charleston did. He went and applied to buy that gun. At the end of 3 days, he came back. He was sold the gun, despite the fact that if there had been just one more day, the record of his felony conviction would have gotten there, and he would not have been able to buy that gun, but he did.
Clinton is right that federal law allows licensed dealers to transfer a firearm after 3 business days, even if the required background check has not been completed. But to say that the FBI needed just one more day to stop the purchase is false. The FBI director has said that clerical errors led to Dylann Roof being able to legally purchase the gun in April 2015, and the FBI didn't confirm that the sale shouldn't have been allowed until after the shooting, 2 months later. To read more about these and other claims from Clinton, go to factcheck.org.